Welcome to another MMR side quest. Today we're going to be discussing my top 10 favorite MCU films. Let's do it. Starting off the list at number 10, we got the original Thor. Now I know this might be surprising. A lot of people would probably say Thor 3. Nobody's saying 2 or 4. Even though I really do like Thor 2 more than most people. But this one's just, it's the most serious Thor's been. It's directed by Kenneth Branagh. You know who Kenneth Branagh is. Chris Hemsworth, Natalie Portman. It's a smaller story. I don't know, this movie does it for me. Number 9, another origin story. The first Captain America. This might be the most unique of all the MCU films. It's got that 1940s World War II feel. Chris Evans is the best role he's ever been in, obviously. You got Red Skull. You got Agent Carter's giant fucking tits. I mean, that makes the whole movie, really. Tommy Lee Jones. I mean, the cast in this is fantastic. Bucky before he's the Winter Soldier. Just the World War II aspect of it. It's the most comic booky. It steers more into the camp, but not, it doesn't get too silly. And it kind of is a positive, uplifting movie until the end. But yeah, the first Avenger kicks ass. Number 8, we got SpiderMan No Way Home. Now, I'll be honest, this is really just because of the cameos. And I honestly think Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man you could have at this moment, and he fits the MCU perfectly. Tobey's always going to be the best.
I'm Spider-Man.
Getting all 3 of them in the same movie. Bringing back the Goblin and Doc Ock and Tobey Maguire really boosts this movie up. I mean, it's just super fun. I kind of don't like, oh, I want to save these people. I don't want them to die. Like, even though they killed a bunch of people in their universe, it's not really your problem. Yeah, but the plot's kind of wonky, but I don't even care. This movie's fun. Number 7. Little recency bias, but we're going Deadpool and Wolverine. This is just one of the most fun fan service movies you can have. This is probably peak Wolverine. We thought when he went to the MCU, they were going to tone it down a little bit. They didn't tone it down. I wish he would have done a little more cocaine, but, you know, that's the one rule Disney had. Blade says retard in this.
Retarded?
For one, Blade's my guy. Anybody knows me, Blade is my guy. And the fact that we get Blade back in this, and he says retard, how can you not put this on the list? Everything from the intro to the cameos to the action. I mean, the action in this is probably, as far as just like hand-to-hand combat, this is probably the best action in the MCU. Who doesn't like this movie? Who cares about all the Ryan Reynolds drama and all that shit? This movie's fantastic. I say fantastic a lot. I'm just gonna run with it. Let's fucking go. Number 6 on the list. The one that kind of started it all, and it's not the one you think it is. The first Avengers. Now, this was the first time we saw 3 big heavy hitters sharing the screen. Anytime it's an Avengers movie, it's kind of always an Iron Man movie. Iron Man, Captain America together in any movie is just peak MCU cinema right there. This is back when we still think Loki's a threat before we realize he's just kind of a whiny little brother. And this is one of the few times in the MCU we actually get to see the Hulk be the Hulk. And the final fight scene in New York is obviously iconic. You can't beat 2012's first Avenger movie. Number 5. Avengers Endgame. When you got 10 years, 20 movies, however many there was, and you got to put everything into a 2.5 hour movie to wrap it all up, they did a pretty good job. Now, what I like about this movie is actually all the talking and drama and not so much the action. There's not a whole lot of action in this movie, but there's so many storylines and emotional moments, like the whole Natasha death scene and all that stuff. This movie works more as like a superhero soap opera than it does an action film, and that's why I like it. What else is there to say about Endgame that hasn't been said? Could there have been slightly some things done better? Probably, but as a whole, they kind of nailed it with this. Number 4, Captain America Civil War. Now, this might as well be an Avengers movie. I mean, you're missing Hulk and Thor, but instead you get like Scarlet Witch, Black Panther, Falcon, Vision. I mean, when this movie came out, this was a big deal when it came out. And it's still so fun. The Tony Stark parents timeline mixed with the Winter Soldier, mixed with Captain America, him beefing, and the whole morality of should they keep doing what they're doing? Should they get the government involved? The fight scenes, the team ups, the entrance of SpiderMan into it, the airport fight scene. I mean, come on. The emotional fight scene of just the three of them at the end. Everybody loves Civil War. This movie is titties. If I had a set of tits, I wish it looked like Civil War. Now we're to the top 3, and number 3 on this list is going to surprise probably everybody. But I'm going Avengers Age of Ultron. I don't care what anybody says, this movie fucking rocks. It's the last time you actually see Hulk go buck wild. And he's kind of the bad guy in it. He gets his mind taken over by Wanda and just goes ham. Also, we get introduced to Wanda and a little bit of Quicksilver. Spoiler alert, he doesn't last past this movie. Everything from the intro fight scene in the snow to the Hulk fight scene. Oh, we also get the creation of Vision. Ultron is one of the coolest MCU bad guys. He looks cool, his voice is cool, his reasoning for doing what he's doing. Anything that's plugged into the internet, this guy's got control of. I never get bored of watching Ultron. Everything that's cool about the first Avengers, I honestly think they did better in the second one. So, yeah, number 3, Age of Ultron. Number 2, Captain America, Winter Soldier. No surprise to anyone, this is in the top 3, top 5. This is just a political thriller at its finest. Some red herring stuff. Sam Jackson is one of the leads in this, which definitely helps it out. As grounded as a Captain America movie can be. You got the famous elevator scene, you got the Winter Soldier fight and all that stuff. It's basically just Scarlet and Captain America teaming up. And again, it's on a smaller scale. Even though it's got like kind of global implications, the ship's going up and shooting people. It still feels like a smaller movie where you don't need like super beings like Thor or anything in it. Just kind of like a us versus the government kind of movie. Just really as good as the MCU gets. And last but not least, no surprise to anyone, I'm sure, the number 1 MCU movie on my favorite MCU movie list is Infinity War. I mean, this is one of the all-time best movie experiences I've ever had at the cinema. We all thought Tony was going to die. Thanos is one of the greatest villains he's definitely the greatest villain in MCU history, but he's one of the greatest on-screen villains in all of cinema. Everybody knows who Thanos is, and he wins in this. The team-ups, you got the Guardians and Black Panther, and you go to Wakanda. Just everybody has their moment in this. Thor and Rocket teaming up, which you think on paper sounds weird, but it totally works. Yeah, and Thanos wins. That's the coolest part. Everything from the very beginning when he fights Hulk and whoops his ass to the end when he snaps and erases half of everybody's ass. It just doesn't get better than this. This, in my opinion, is the greatest MCU movie to this point. Probably going to be the best one ever made. So, there you have it. My top 10 favorite MCU movies. It's my opinion, not yours. Comment down below how retarded I am. If you want to see more crazy reviews, check out our other channel, MMR Studios, aka Medicated Movie Reviews. And until next time, show me your boobs.